We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Oakland A's. A's baseball is on the air next. Jesus Luzardo is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted 4 innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
Striding in, Tyler Wade. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, Tyler.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
First pitch, 607.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Weakly hit towards first, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Allen moving to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third.
Now to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And the pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yankees nothing. A's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jordan Montgomery will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, number 22.
Now here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know we're getting ready for game 2, but yesterday, man, road trip got off to a great start. They pounded the baseball, pitched, played defense. This team comes in riding high into game 2.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And that misses. 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. Now the 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone and foul, though it had the home run distance. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first, but this will be taken easily at first, and there are two gone.
Not shortstop. Marcus Semien.
Striding in for Oakland, Marcus Semien, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
And this is low, ball two. 2-1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
A swing and a miss there. 2-2. And he takes ball three, so it's a full count now. Matt Olson would be next. Bases are empty here with two men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We are still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest.
Judge.
Now here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Chapman brings it in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is it. The left fielder, Mike Tauchman.
At the plate, Mike Tauchman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning.
That is it.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him on the way. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Right to him. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A three-pitch inning, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. LeMahieu with a great stop. The throw. It's in time. Here's Chris Davis now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Davis is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Fouled away. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Three balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH. Matt Chapman will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. The next 3-2. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
So a runner aboard at 2nd here with 1 away. And up next, the power-hitting 3rd baseman Matt Chapman. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Davis, a runner at 2nd with 1 away. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland, who move to the 3rd with no score. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. Piscotty is over to his left as he snags this one for the 1st out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Here comes the first pitch. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. And he misses with it, 1-1. It's down for extra bases, and the Yankees have their first hit of the game. Throw into second.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box now, Kyle Higashioka, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Third inning, no score to this point. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He's set. The 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Fly ball to straightaway left. Pinder's got it for out number 3. Yanks leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Into the box now, Sheldon Noisy, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Sheldon Noisy.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
At the plate now, Austin Allen. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed, 1-1. Sliced hard down the left field line, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second, and he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
In now, Ramon Laureano, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Laureano, a native of the Dominican Republic. He was a 16th round selection during the 2014 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
A little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Line drive to center field. That's in there, base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second, looks like a big inning could be brewing.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. He grounds it sharply to third. LeMahieu for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Striding in once again, Gio Urshela.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0 home. Line hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Up with it, Allen. And he makes the throw to first. Urshela is retired, and there's one away. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard on the ground towards short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Popped him up. Allen has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping into the box, Mike Tauchman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
At the plate, Torres hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 0-1 offering. This is lifted out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's the first out. Next up for the A's, Matt Olson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there. And I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Chris Davis next to bat. Hit down the line at first. And that's through for a hit. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat, and while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Miguel and Duhar.
Here it comes. Miguel Andujar is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. At the plate, Aaron Hicks, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
That evens it up 1-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box, Kyle Higashioka. Fouled away.
Higashioka.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Yankees.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tyler Wade. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
That's a ball.
2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Chapman gathers it in. The inning is over. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 1-0 New York. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Standing in, Chad Pinder. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments. It's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0 home. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. 1 out.
Up next for Oakland.
Now at the plate, Sheldon Noisy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hard on the ground toward short. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping in, Austin Allen. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. It remains 1-0. Now at the plate, Gio Urshela. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The third baseman, Gio.
First offering on its way.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they'll make him fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Pinder is there. Let's see if they try it. And with only 1 away, no need to test it as they'll hold tight at third base.
Now that designated.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Has a look. Now the pitch. High drive deep down the left field line. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
This is an example of an inning that just gets away from you. A couple of innocent hits, a walk, and the next thing you know, he's watching them all trot around the bases. You don't always see a lot of runs scored in this sport, but sometimes they can be put up in a hurry.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Gone after 5 1/3 here as he never really found his groove in this one. Mike Fiers, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 50, Mike Fiers.
Here's Miguel Andujar now.
Miguel.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. No hits to this point. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Stepping up now, Aaron Hicks. His previous history with Mike Fiers, a handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's, you said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Chapman has it cleanly. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But one more look at the big blow in the inning for the Yankees. A grand slam home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. 5-0 New York. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Ramon Laureano. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Just missing here, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. This will kick up against the wall now. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
Up next for Oakland.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Ready once again, Stephen Piscotty. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Now the 1-0.
Oh, that's low.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
After it is Hicks. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Oh, and the throw is over his head. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, that doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
First offering on its way. Marcus Semien comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And it's 1-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. Grounded up the first baseline. Andujar's got it. Step on the bag for 1. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right?
Designated
Safe
hitter.
at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Striding forward now is the DH, Chris Davis. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out, his seventh of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A's have to settle for just the one. We're through 6 full. It's the Yankees 5 and the A's 1. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Tyler Wade. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Stepping in now, Gio Urshela. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI groundout instead.
Now batting, Aaron Judge. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
And it's fouled away. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pinder is there. Let's see if they test it. And boy, I thought they might have had a shot at scoring him there, but they put up the stop sign with 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Mike Tauchman. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Grounded softly to the right. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Now batting.
At the plate, Chad Pinder. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And it's 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count now, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
Up next for Oakland.
Into the box, Sheldon Noisy. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Noisy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a base hit on a line. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Allen.
Into the box now, Austin Allen, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 on its way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Swing and a line drive, but foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Hicks going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
So stepping in, Ramon Laureano. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Hard hit ball to second. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
Hey, give the hitter credit right there. He was ready for that heater 0-2. But, Dan, I question the pitch selection.
You know, sometimes as a pitcher,
here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Jay Happ takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 33, Jay Happ.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
this catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Working for the punch out and the offering. 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Count remains at 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it, and that's the 3rd out. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 6-3. Lou Trevino will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Next will be the designated hitter, Torres, and he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6.
A little bit of breathing room here as they lead by 3, but the big part of that, go back to this guy's last at bat when he hit that big grand slam.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Lofted in the air out to right field. Heading after it is Piscotty, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Talk about starting off the inning with the bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
At the plate now, Miguel Andujar. Chapman's got it, and that's the 1st out. Aaron Hicks will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
So a runner at 3rd. 2 men are out. And up to bat next, it'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. from the stretch. Pitch is popped up. Olsen has room in foul territory, and the inning is over. One left. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Ready now, Marcus Semien. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the alley as it heads out toward Mount Davis for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
To the plate now, Matt Olson, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is there to put it away for out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. The runner is second, 1 away, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. 1 out and a runner on second base. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. 1-1. Line, that's a base hit into left field. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
In now, Matt Chapman, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
So now to the plate, Chad Pinder. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0.
Hey. 1-1. Check outside.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Count remains 2-2. Fouled off. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Jorge Mateo will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 13.
Stepping in now, Sheldon Noisy, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 offering, and he lays off for ball 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Count even at 2-2. Counts even at 2. The pitch hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. A's have to settle for just the 1. 9th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 6 and the Athletics 4. Robbie Grossman is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Now playing left field. Number 8. Robbie.
All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Tyler Wade. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
The shortstop, Tyler Wade.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing, and of course this fly ball will immediately test the new guy as this is in the air to left. But this will land untouched. This is lifted out to left. Grossman is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Gio Urshela, 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. A swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Olsen is there, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 99.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, he's baffled by the curve that time for a strike.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Gone! All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. 4th home run here in the early going, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
Now back, left fielder, Mike.
Into the box, Mike Tauchman. High in the air out to center field. Laureano will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for Oakland. It's the Yankees 8 and the Athletics 4. Now in the box, Austin Allen. He's 2 for...
The catcher, Austin.
Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
He's set and the pitch. Chapman is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings are really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Drilled down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And now pitch on the way. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
The batter, number 22.
Runner at second now as a result of the error. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Ramon Laureano. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. No one out with a runner at second. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter...
Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Now batting.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
At the plate now, Stephen Piscotty, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And he falls behind 0-2. A runner at second, nobody out. Line towards center field. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. So striding forward now, Marcus Semien. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they'll get a bit closer on the sac fly as they trim the deficit to 2 now.
Now batting, first baseman.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Olson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 0-1 the count. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Last strike now for Oakland. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
8-6 the final score tonight. New York used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Jordan Montgomery earns his first win of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.
our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs on 13 hits. 2 errors, they left 6 men on base. For the Athletics, 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors, they left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.